Sony fucked up, and this time it's the worst fucked up in the comic book film industry. Recently, the news came that with the release of Kraven, Sonyverse is dead, and I was happy as well as sad about it and was making a video about it. But then, as I was about to upload it, this news came, but this news was not the biggest fucked up. So what's it is? Let's find out. So the news says that Disney never restricted Sony to using Spidey in Sony films. Yeah, that's true. We should have gotten Spidey in all 3 Venom films and even in Madam Web and Morbius, but Sony intentionally never used Spidey, and I'm so boiling with rage. When I first learned about this Sony-Marvel deal back in 2022, I thought Sony was innocent and tricked by Disney and Kevin Feige to sign the deal, and they really couldn't use Spidey, but now I think I'm fucking idiot. That genuinely believed Sony. I mean, why Sony? Sony was sitting on a gold mine and they just let it go. Sony should have contacted Andrew as soon as No Way Home became an all-time blockbuster, but it didn't because Sony is a moron. The first reason could be making these knockoff films is way cheaper than making a full-fledged Spider-Man film. A Spider-Man film would need at least $200 million, while these knockoffs can be easily made for under $100 million or less. For example, Morbius was made on a budget of $75 million. Another reason that is officially stated by Sony is that they thought we wouldn't accept Tom Holland's Spider-Man appearing in non-MCU movies, and Multiverse established definitive boundaries. You are the least reliable studio when it comes to handling the multiverse. You are just fucking up timelines. Vulture is going to SSU and then MCU. I mean, how can someone be so fucking dumb? Alright, let's roleplay here. You are Sony in 2022. Spider-Man No Way Home has become the highest grossing film since Avengers Endgame. What would you do with this character? A, you will sign a contract with Marvel to instantly produce another film without abandoning your so-called Spider-Man universe. You will celebrate for a year and then proceed to have a deal with Marvel to produce another trilogy of Spidey in MCU while continuing your shitty verse. Or incorporate Spidey in your muffled universe while also cracking a deal with the mouse for Mackie-U Spidey. So what's your choice? Is it? Obviously, and if not, you need medical help. But Sony is like B is better than other choices and continues to make spiderless Spider-Man films. If they do not want to incorporate Spidey fully, at least reference it and show swinging around or news about Spidey that would be enough for us to keep engaging with your universe. A mention or a silhouette of him would be enough, and Sony throughout this universe has been uneven with his usage of Spidey. In Morbius, they openly referred him, and in Madam Web, they just refrained from using even his name. So yeah, that is fucked up, done by Sony, and that is truly outrageous. We got 6 spiderless films when we could have gotten Spider-Man fighting Venom and Kraven. This is the superheroes hub, and fuck you, Sony.